It's time to say goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye. We lost a couple people this week.
We did.
A few more just now.
Yeah. Time for this week's E-Memoriam.
Yeah, I don't have time to get Jen Beta in here, but we'll give them an honorary send-off. It's time for this week's E-Memoriam. Those of you that don't know, it's like an Oscars E-Memoriam where we say goodbye to people we lost, whether it was something we said, did, discussed, or just an unhinged email from a complete psychopath. We often get feedback whether we like it or not, and sometimes we got to say goodbye to ourselves for our own opinions. So without further ado, let's get started this week. First up, volunteer greenskeepers. Thank you to the 15 golf pros who watched our Whitmore Country Club Bridge Olympics and got super fixated on the 2.5 seconds that I did a spin on a practice putting green.
Wow.
People complained?
Oh, my God.
You monster.
So many messages and emails to make sure I knew that was a golf faux pas, and I quote, I hope they said something to him about how freaking disrespectful that was.
Oh, my God. Get out of your own ass.
Message received, golf cops. A species so fragile, they saw a 2.5-second Michael Jackson spin on a practice green and reacted like someone just took a dump in the 18th hole of Augusta. Gentlemen, relax. It's a game where you hit a ball in a hole with a stick. Let's not act like I took a leak on the Vatican, okay? Whitmore could not have been cooler about it. It was late November. We shot this thing last year. They were about to resurface all the greens. It's almost as if the aim of the video was to show that golf could be fun for anyone, even a ragtag morning show with a lovable yet rugged, rough around the edges dude who was literally playing in jeans and duct tape cowboy boots as part of the bit.
How dare you make a mockery
Of this man.
of golf?
Thank you, I know. So thanks to Golf Cops Special Victims Unit. 15 khaki-clad enforcers of joylessness who took the time out of their intensely average back nines to clutch their pearls like I washed my actual balls in the ball washer. Here's an email from one of them. Dear Ratio, as a serious golfer, I am appalled by the blatant disregard for this tradition, and I hope you understand the severe consequences of this action, like getting side-eyed by a dude named Gary who's wearing a pink shirt with a white belt with little golf clubs on it. Bye-bye.
Makes me hate that sport even more.
It's not Whitmore's fault. Whitmore was awesome. Just relax, people. We're having a good time, okay? Next up, Coleman Campers text line.
What's up?
Didn't take you long to make it into the E-Memoriam. We've already blocked 17 people on the Coleman Campers text line. Thank you for the pictures of your turds, wieners, and overall hate and vitriol that's already coming through on the text line. I am sure we will not live to regret giving you another means to contact us other than the YouTube chat, the email, the instant feedback, our regular P.O. box, and all of our Instagram accounts. It's really good for our mental health.
The Coleman Campers text line at 314-649-DUMB.
Bye-bye. Next up, St. Louis Mardi Gras.
Oh.
Came in and went. In like a lion, out like a lamb. But we didn't want to forget St. Louis Mardi Gras because it is the second biggest Mardi Gras in the world. And I thought, what better way to celebrate Mardi Gras than to slightly alter the 12 days of St. Louis Christmas to be the 12 days of St. Louis Mardi Gras.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So let's give a musical, whimsical goodbye.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
So 12 days. So it's 12 days of St. Louis Mardi Gras?
That's right. And you guys can get in on it as we go. You'll catch on.
Okay.
Let's, oh, there's a mood change. Yes, here we go. On the first day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me an overflowing porta potty.
Oh,
yes. The second day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 2 puking stepdads and an overflowing porta potty. We're on board already. On the third day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. On the 4th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Here we go. The 5th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty.
Woo!
On the 6th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Here's the one we've all been waiting for. On the 7th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Yes. On the 8th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 8 cops a tasing, 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs.
I'm sorry.
4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. And home stretch. On the 9th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 9 underage drinkers, 8 cops a tasing, 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Double digits. On the 10th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 10 bros cacawing, 9 underage drinkers, 8 cops a tasing, 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. 2 more and we're done. On the 11th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 11 locals fighting, 10 bros cacawing, 9 underage drinkers, 8 cops a tasing, 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Bring it home. On the 12th day of Mardi Gras, St. Louis gave to me 12 abandoned cake babies, 11 locals fighting, 10 bros cacawing, 9 underage drinkers, 8 cops a tasing, 7 boobies bouncing, 6 public breakups, 5 DUIs, 4 floats crashing, 3 parking tickets, 2 puking stepdads, and an overflowing porta potty. Bye.
Yeah. All right.
That was a nice send-off for Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah,
I
might
thought
be.
so.
All right. And we're back. Next up, in the E-Memoriam, in case you just tuned in and didn't know what the hell was going on, Peepaw's peaceful retirement, obliterated by Tiffany Wisconsin's own unholy lust for the seed of the silver fox. We reported this week of a 36-year-old OnlyFans model, Tiffany Wisconsin, who's been banned from multiple nursing homes for banging the elderly male residents. So today we gather to mourn the slow, peaceful twilight years that every good Peepaw deserves. Because that dream died violently the second Tiffany Wisconsin entered the chat, dripping in desperation for that vintage ding-dong. She wants some of that old stuff.
Oh, my God.
That's right, folks. Somewhere right now, Grandpa's clutching his Werther's Originals in fear because Tiffany is on the prowl and she's got the stamina of a woman who can and will do 100 Bulgarian split squats right on Pop's old retirement package.
Whoa.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Listen, we've seen sugar babies, but sugar grandbabies? She's single-handedly making sure every man over 60 is wearing his life alert button in case of a horny emergency. She ain't robbing the cradle, boys. She's robbing the grave. Tiffany put the ass in assisted living. Come on. This woman just isn't into older guys. She's running a goddamn grandma grift looking for a bedpan with benefits. Tiffany Wisconsin, you are the final boss of home wreckers. Poor grandma. She thought she'd be feeding ducks at the park, not getting cucked in the dark. Come on. Getting into Granny's retirement money, Tiffany. So R.I.P. to Peepaw's quiet retirement. May his pacemaker withstand the passion, and may he be keeping one hand on his wallet during strenuous activities. Bye-bye. And speaking of Tiffany, Wisconsin, Next up, the actual town of Tiffany, Wisconsin.
Oh, no.
That's right. It's an actual place, I found out. An innocent village forever stained by Google searches for this elderly debauchery. So today, we want to take a moment of silence and acknowledge the town of Tiffany, Wisconsin, a quaint, peaceful village that never asked to be associated with sexual chaos currently unfolding online. A town of 617 folks in northwest Wisconsin that used to be known for, actually nothing. But at least it wasn't this. Imagine you're just a quiet little town in the middle of Wisconsin, home to a pumpkin patch, a bait shop, whose most lurid event is probably an annual festival involving a tractor pull and eating the fried testicles of some kind of farm animal.
That's right.
And then boom! Anytime someone Googles Tiffany, Wisconsin, they're not looking for local diners or real estate listings. They're looking for a woman who wants to drain the last puff of dust out of Granddad's beanbag. That's disgusting! They had to change their actual mission statement. This is their actual mission statement of this beautiful town. Citizens of Tiffany, in consideration of future generations, will strive to ensure the protection and preservation of our environment, our unique quality of life, our history, small farms, streams, and woodlands, our rural character in general. We will respect individual property rights and support sensible development, still while working towards the good of the total community. We shall promote communication and respect between and among local governments and citizens, and that doesn't include trying to get your grandpa laid, goddammit! Now they had to add that last part. You think the poor folks at Tiffany were ready for this? They thought the internet at the town library was just for checking the weather and ordering parts for a busted lawnmower. Now they're getting flagged by Safe Search. Do you think the actual town mayor, Lee Keegan, phone number 715-928-2609, that's Lee Keegan at 715-928-2609, was prepared to get the phone calls he's about to get, or the phone calls he's gotten in the past from confused old men looking to book an appointment with that buxom Turk with the big old fat hiney? Poor Lee Keegan. And poor Tiffany, Wisconsin. It's R.I.P. to your wholesale anonymity. May you one day reclaim your Google results, and may the local tourism board survive this PR disaster. And if there are any grandpas passing through Tiffany, Wisconsin, keep your heads down and your zippers up, you old perverts. Bye-bye.
Bye.
These people have families. And now on to the real RIPs, and I'm sure I missed a few, so you guys are probably going to have to help me. I had actor David Johansen, also known as Buster Poindexter, passed away this week.
New York Dolls singer.
New York Dolls singer. Joey Molland of Badfinger. And that was all I had, but I know we had one today.
Pamela Bach. Former Mrs. Hasselhoff.
And Brian James of The Damned.
And Brian James of The Damned were added today, and Michael Winslow's departure kept me from adding them. I apologize. And that concludes this week's E-Memoriam, brought to you by us.